Hey y'all. Hey. I just want to come on here and talk to y'all for a little bit. You know, I'm gonna get straight into the point here. Um, I was just first of all, I'm in Vegas right now, and I just listened to this young lady by the name of I Can testimony, pretty much, and I need to know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me on here? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me up in here? Let me know in the comments on the side if y'all can hear me. So, I just listened to this young lady's testimony. You never know what somebody is going through. This is going to be kind of random and sporadic, but I'm gonna tie it all together. Um, I'm at Starbucks right now, so just bear with me with the music in the background. So, this is what I'm saying. You never know what an individual is going through as a child, a teenager, or an adult, whether they're male or female, because men get abused just like women. And sometimes the abuser don't have to be a male, it could be a woman on a woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all some scenarios. I was listening to this young lady's testimony, like I said, and and I read down in the comments. I was scrolling, and her husband said my wife wasn't. I think he said something. She was a survivor. That's because God had another plan for her. And I want y'all, and this is what's crazy. I'm writing my book, right? And y'all, for those who don't know, let me introduce myself. My name is KJ, and I was in a situation like that, but I nipped it in the bud immediately because I don't play that. Everybody ain't as lucky. A lot of people fall victim and don't get to see tomorrow, you know. But thank God that He brought me out. I'm gonna get into everything. Okay, let me give y'all a briefing on who I am. So I grew up back east, and I was always what you call a peculiar person, and and I knew from an early beginning God had something for me. I just didn't understand what or how, but I was willing. Okay, I guess you could call this like a story time. I'm not even sure how this works, if they'll erase it because I'm live. I don't know. I just thought I wanted to go live instead of do a pre-recorded video. So I grew up back east, up north, and at an early age, I got into the music business early, and I remember it was my birthday. My mother asked me what I wanted, and I was like, I wanted some drums. And so my cousin and my mother sold into my life and brought me my first set of drawings. Ay, mira, escúchame por favor, yo estoy hablando contigo. Mira, as soon as they got me these, I was so ecstatic. I was like, yeah. So that began my journey, yeah. And so I'm sorry about that. It's a bad connection, but just bear with me. I was one of them kids that I was very academically inclined, very smart, and I played sports. I played a little of everything, right? So my mother, she did what she had to do to make sure myself and my sister needed what we had to get. Okay. And my mother, no one ever came to ensembles, orchestras, or anything. You know what I'm saying? But it was all right. Your hand, could you laughing at people with the Holy Ghost, or you be like a boy acting like a girl, or vice versa, girls acting like tomboys. So I used to clown people at church. And then I remember her teaching me about how to tie. I didn't understand it then. I just did it. You understand? So she give me like 25 cents, 10 cents, etc. We gonna bring those times of my years getting older, right? My mother signed her rights over to my aunt. But the good thing about my aunt, she still let me go see my mother whenever I wanted. Yeah? So boom. So I'm hitting like between 12 and 15. I started going to juvie and all that, foster care. The very person who I used to talk about years prior, let me show you how God do. The girl who I used to talk about years prior in school, really bad, ended up being my foster sister. Yo, but time progressed, and I'm hitting in and out of places. Go back to my aunt's house to live. In and out, in and out, in and out. The enemy wanted me so bad. I remember out of every accident I ever had, the enemy tried to take me out, right? So I want to tell y'all, just because a person says I was abused as a child, that don't mean you're almost use profanity. That doesn't mean you're gay. You don't have to be raped, fondled, or anything to be lesbian or gay. It's a choice. It is a choice. But I want to say this too. I wasn't none of that. I didn't get raped. I didn't get found. I did had a close encounter, but I beat that nigga ass too when I told on his bitch ass and they removed me from out of the place. But I wasn't afraid of him because we were taught early. I ran home. I ran back to my aunt's house. And then I'm going through I'm going through things that I didn't have to, but God still allowed me to go through it to build up my character, be who I am today. So boom, right? So I'm at 15. I'm finna get ready to go into juvie. Behavior problem, not because I was stealing and shit. I was gang banging, but I never got caught for what I did. Even terrorizing people, breaking into people's houses. Little dumb stuff. But we ain't gonna give the enemy no glory right there. Let's keep on going. Let's keep going. Let's keep on going. So 17 hit. This girl was like, all these people up in here, they like girls. I knew I like girls. I knew I love girls. You hear me? So my aunt, who I grew up with. We grew up with all women in the house. It was me, my sister, my cousin, my aunt, and my other cousin that moved out, right? So we were all close knit then, and I was the black sheep out of everybody. They used to fight me and everything, but I didn't care. I still was going to church. So I remember when I used to run up the street to my aunt's house. She was like, "Why are you always up here?" I said, "Because I like to go to church." This is me. At this time, I'm getting closer with God, right? So as I get closer with God, I feel him in my heart, get baptized and all that good stuff. I'm still terrorizing, doing crazy stuff, And then boom, I remember when I was like 17 years old, they was like, "So what are you going to do? We're going to fast forward some more, right?" And so they was like, I was like in 11th grade, going to 12th because I graduated early. They was like, "You're going to either have to get your GED or graduate from high school, or we're going to keep you till you're 21. Bitch, I got my GED, but I still finished my high school. And then I immediately, like 2 months later, I moved out the state. I moved out the city, and then I came out to the West Coast. I went to college out here. And so I had a 4-year free ride scholarship, right? I got injured. I don't know how they found out I got injured, but they snatched it. And then God blessed me with a 2-year scholarship to go to Phoenix College in Arizona from ASU. Now let me show y'all something. Just hold on. Stay tuned. And so I'm going through these layers, these situational things. I always wanted to be a doctor or a nurse. And I'm actually going back to school to finish my last 2 years to become an RN. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's put that to the side for a moment, right? So I'm in church heavy. I remember the church people didn't even want to bring me home. I'm talking about it's 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. I'm catching the bus up there, but no one wanted to bring me home. But I'm the one that's doing the photography. I'm the one that's helping around the church. Now, don't get it twisted. I love God and I love what God do, but it's some hypocrites in that church. Do you understand me? Hypocrites. Now, I'm not shunning away the people not to go to church. I'm not saying that because we are the church, but you still gotta go and pray and ask God to lead you to a church that will feed you. That's what I'm saying. Now, I haven't been in a while, but when he do put it on my heart to go, I do go. But look, y'all. So look, during this time, my godmother tells me, she like, "King, what are you doing with your life?" I said, "I got my own apartment. I ain't got no kids. I got 2 jobs. I'm just doing all this bragging." She said, "You ain't doing nothing." That shot me down. Boom. And I'm like, God. Now, mind you, she was already in the army. She went to Desert Storm. She was already an RN, 2 kids and a husband, and this big ass house. You know what I'm saying? Going to church, everything. In the midst of all this stuff, I'm getting close to certain people at the church. And then I start spending the night over her house. She encouraging the cat. So I took a semester off of school, right? And then I went to Job Corps and I became a medical assistant. But my dumb self let my certificate expire throughout the years because I knew eventually I wanted to be a doctor. So time progressed, things occurred. Now let me show y'all something. So during this transition, I met this female. She was Puerto Rican and black. And I was living down south at that time. And she was, I was older. I think she was 19 and I was like 25 at that point. And then so we got into it. Now look, I moved her in the first day. So She became my girlfriend, right? So look, so I moved her in. You know what you do every day. But look, we ended up moving out of my mother's house into my cousin's house, which was about 20 minutes down the road in Lawrenceville, Georgia at that time. I remember when I used to go to sleep. When I used to go to sleep, I'm like, I'm looking around the room like she ain't in there. I'm like, what the hell she at? She in my cousin's room. And I used to get up. I didn't put my hands on her at that time. I said, what the fuck are you doing in my cousin and her husband's bedroom? I'm not gonna say no names, but they know who they are. Come to find out, this nigga started pimping her ass. When I seen this girl again, y'all, now we had got to fight. You hear me? Period. I'ma just put it out there. We got to fight, and then she stabbed me. Boom. I'm like, God damn. So the bitch stabbed me. I said, all right. So I said, get your shit and get the fuck out. So she got her stuff and she left. It was like in the middle of the night, bro. I didn't give a fuck. But my cousin went after her. Do you know when I seen her again, she was traveling from Georgia to Mississippi, turning tricks. Turning tricks, turning tricks, turning tricks. So that was the cycle for her. After I was done, I was done. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't good. It was bad on both our parts, but that's the only domestic violence situational occurrence that I had was then. And I never had it no more, thank God. But look, let me tell you this. I felt sorry for her because I know she was having sex with men that she didn't even know. And the dude, he would get her a ticket just to come. I don't know if y'all can see me. All right, let me see that. Because that light was going crazy. So I'm gonna show y'all something. And I was like, I never thought I would have be. I never thought, y'all, I would be in a domestic violence situation like that. I never did. So look, I dub her. We gone. And it's a mental thing. It starts up here first, because the more you tolerate stuff like that, the more it could be a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Can I ask you something? You busy? You busy? Do you believe I'm recording right now? You mind if I put you on my YouTube or don't want to? Okay. Do you believe that males can be abused as well? Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I have this gentleman right here who chooses not to get on live, so I'm not going to disclose him. I'll just ask him, does he think males can get abused just like women can? And he says, absolutely, correct? And I'm telling y'all, this is a cycle. Somebody got to break that shit.
Just because it don't get reported does not mean it is not happening.
Right. Like he said, just because it doesn't get reported doesn't mean it's not happening. Y'all got to be so tedious. If your kid's telling you something, listen to them. Even if it's a lie. Some people hold that stuff 20 and 30 years, y'all. You understand me? Abuse is serious. I want y'all to share this video so we can get more women and men in here. I don't care if you 8, 9, 10, 15, 21. This stuff is serious, and I'm going to leave a 1-800 number down below for people who are watching this. Share this. Paste this in your YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all of your social media. Somebody needs to hear this. And it takes a second just to share. That's all it is. It's a lot of trafficking going on, sex trafficking. It's not just women, it's men too. You understand me? This stuff is vital. Stop, ladies and gentlemen, single men and single women, and also couples and married couples, and just people together in general. I want to say this, right? Stop allowing your children to walk to school by themselves. Stop that. You don't know. You don't know. Somebody could be ready to snatch them. Somebody could be at school. Pray over your kids. Because I'm gonna tell you something. When they going to school, you don't want to hear that your child school is about to get shot up. Pray over your kids. Teach them how to pray. Go to the church. Don't go to any church. Pray and ask God to lead you to a church. Man, these days are serious. Me and my cousin was me and my cousin was leaving for her job the other day, like last week. It was like 6 in the morning, and we seen this minor. She was a Hispanic young girl. She couldn't have been no more than like 13 or maybe even 12, walking by herself. Nobody outside. And when I tell you we were the only cars driving, bro, what if we was some crazy people? Stop letting your kids go out alone. Somebody could have snatched that girl. It was nobody in keen sight. That means nobody would have seen her get snatched up, raped, abused, fondled, anything. Y'all need to send y'all kids in too. Get y'all lazy butt up out the bed, get dressed, put on your house coat and slippers, and walk your kid to that bus stop. Walk your child to that school, because that might be the last time you see your kid. Listen, I'm telling y'all, abuse is for real, man. And then, men, I want to talk to y'all now, okay? All right, so look, boom. A lot of it was this guy. He was 18 years old, yeah? He used to babysit this boy. The little boy was like 10, 11 years old. Do you know that this boy, this teenage, I'm gonna say young adult, used to molest this kid? Listen, you think it's not happening at home, it's happening right under your nose. The brother could be molesting a brother, the sister could be molesting the brother, or vice versa. You better listen to these children. And y'all wonder why, what's going on, or you wonder why people come out as transgender, gay, bisexual. Now, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm an open book. I'm in a public facility right now. I don't give a fuck about who listening, who did it, and what for. They better go buy my book. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. A lot of abuse comes from within the home. It comes from within the home. I didn't see that growing up with my mother or my pops. My pops never even whooped me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying all that to say this. You better start praying in your crib. I'm not talking about the preachers and the fathers that molest these kids. I'm talking about you got to find a relationship with God for you. For you. Now look, let's tie this all together because it's getting lengthy. It's going on 25 minutes. Now look, I want to show y'all something. I remember when I was in my early 20s, God gave me this book to write. He gave me 2 books to write, right? I wrote them, but I never released them. And I held these books for 15 to 20 years, yeah? And I'm like, I can't release these books. My life ain't lining up with what I wrote. And then God said a lot of the reason why you're in the predicament you're in because you were not obedient. And And let me tell y'all what's true, because God said obedience is better than sacrifice. There's people that's in relationships right now. You're laying with somebody else's husband, and that woman is laying with somebody else's man. And I'm gonna say that to say this: I've been with married women. You hear me? Yes, I have. And I'm talking about the husband didn't even know nothing about it. The girl contacted me. I know a couple of women like that contacted me right on my Facebook. Hey, what you doing? I'm coming to town. I want to link. And you think I didn't? I did. But like I said, go read the book. You're gonna see it. But look, I want to show y'all this, right? I wrote this book a long ass time ago. I'm only gonna show y'all a little bit. This is something I wrote when I was like 20, 22, 23. Okay, it's a book of poems. Y'all make sure y'all go cop this off of Amazon. All right, it's gonna be published through my publishing company. For those who know me, you know you can Google me. I'm not gonna say what my information is right now. I'm gonna just leave it in the description. Um, I just want to tell y'all I love y'all. Make sure y'all thumbs up this video, share it, share it, share it. Let's go viral. Don't sleep on this. This is important. If y'all want me to make every Friday or Saturday a story time, let me know. I'm about to start I'm about to be more active on my channels. I'm about to start like a facial routine so I can start clearing up this information. I'm gonna let y'all know what this is all about. I'm about to start back doing my dreads. Y'all know I do my own hair. My shit is hella long. My shit go all the way down my back now. My shit goes like to the middle of my back, but it's just pent up right now. So I'm about to start doing tutorials. I'm gonna show y'all how I cut my hair, how I twist my hair myself. It's gonna be a lot of stuff. So y'all make sure y'all get ready for that. Make sure y'all look for my book that's coming out in 2020. I'm releasing both of them from my own publishing company. Um, what else? It's a lot of stuff happening. New music. Y'all know y'all can Google me. Go search me. I'm on Tidal. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Spotify. Everything. Just type in my name. All right. Like I said, I'm gonna keep everything in the description. I love y'all. I love y'all. Royal Gang. Stay prayed up. Thumbs up this video. Tell your friends to come over here. Subscribe to me. It's about to be lit. It's over. It's about to be lit. It's just going up, going up, going up. Um, if y'all want to donate, that's cool. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, thumbs up the video, share it, leave comments. Let me know your story. Let me know your story. I want to hear from you. What have you gone through? If you need somebody to talk to, feel free to email me. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be anonymous, I will keep you anonymous. That's cool with me. I don't exploit people's business. You know what I'm saying? I don't even call y'all fans or supporters. I call y'all family. I call y'all family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mira, háblame por favor. Dame tu información aquí abajo. Dame más comentarios. Yo quiero hablar con ustedes mucho más. Por favor, sígueme. Háblame con todo. Mira, yo quiero hablar con ustedes. Dale. Tengo una buena noche. Yo te hablo contigo.